I was trying to call my lawyer and instead the AI picked up.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Next Legal Advisory. My name is Georgia.
This is 30 AI agents in 30 days. Today is day 6, where I'm going to show you a front desk AI receptionist for legal practices that advises the caller of how the practice can help them, which is based on documents that the AI is trained with, the playbooks that it should use, and its goal is to book a consultation with the caller. I've built this with Retell, which I will show you in a second, which helps me create these steps in the conversational flow. And we will show at the end of the call how the AI agent books a consultation with me here, finds an appointment, and sends me a calendar invite and an email confirmation. Now let's call that AI agent again and see how it can help me.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Next Legal Advisory. My name is Georgia. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Georgia. I've got some trouble with my landlady. Can I take a minute to tell you why I'm calling?
Of course. Please go ahead and tell me a bit about what's happening with your landlady. I'm here to listen and help guide you through the next steps.
Yeah, sure. So the problem is that I have a temporary contract with her. I'm subletting the place for 12 months. And the thing is that she is renting the place from her landlord, okay? Now, in our contract between her and me, the costs are included in the rent. And now recently she wanted me to pay the electricity bill. Now, I know that this is not in the contract and I told her this. And she threatened to cancel the contract from her side, even though there's a minimum time of 12 months. Is that even legal?
Thank you for explaining your situation. It sounds frustrating, and I understand your concern about the contract terms and your landlady's recent demands. Generally, if your contract states that costs like electricity are included in the rent, your landlady shouldn't be able to change that unilaterally. Also, ending a fixed-term contract early isn't usually straightforward, and there are specific rules and procedures that need to be followed. To give you clear advice tailored to your agreement and circumstances, our lawyer can review your contract and communications and explain your rights and options, whether that's responding to her demands, protecting your tenancy, or drafting a formal letter. Would you like to book a consultation so we can help you more specifically?
I see. So you say that basically I'm on the right side of the law, so to speak, right?
Based on what you've described, it does sound like your contract supports your position regarding the included costs and the fixed term. However, every situation can have details that affect your rights. So a lawyer would need to review your contract and the messages between you and your landlady to give you a definite answer. A consultation will allow our lawyer to assess everything properly and advise you on the best way forward, including how to respond and protect your tenancy. Would you like to book a consultation so we can help you with this? If so, may I take your full name, phone number, and email to get started?
Yeah, that makes sense. So my name is Robert Hangu. My phone number is +44 7123 697 103. And my email address is robert.hangu@gmail.com.
Thank you, Robert. I've noted your details. Name, Robert Hung. Phone, +44 7123 697 103. Email, robert.dangu@gmail.com. To move forward, let's find a suitable time for your consultation. Do you have a preferred date and time range for the appointment? I'll check our lawyer's availability and repeat the exact date and time back to you to avoid any confusion.
How about we do this tomorrow, Thursday, the 21st of August?
Let me check the lawyer's availability for Thursday, the 21st of August, 2024, and I'll confirm the available times for you.
No, it's
Robert,
2025. You've got that wrong.
Thank you for clarifying, Robert. I'll check the lawyer's availability for Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025, and repeat the available time slots for that exact date to you. Here are the available times for Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025, from 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., from 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., from 3 p.m. to 3:30 p.m., from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Got it. Let's do 9:30 a.m.
I'm booking your consultation for Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. You'll receive a confirmation and payment link by email shortly. Your consultation is now booked for Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. You'll receive a confirmation email soon along with a secure payment link. Once payment is completed, your booking will be confirmed. If you have any documents, like your contract or messages from your landlady, please have them ready for the call. If you need to reschedule, just let us know as early as possible. Thank you for choosing Next legal advisory, Robert. We look forward to helping you.
All right, cheers, bye.
Thank you, Robert. Have a great day, and we look forward to assisting you at your consultation. Goodbye.
And it hung up. So we see that also the time was set here and the consultation was booked and it got my details. So basically we can see that 12:30 a.m. is not real. So we just delete it. Okay. You see the AI is not perfect, status pending, and it gave a short description of what is going to happen in that consultation, and basically the lawyer then knows what's happening. We've got an email response as well. So basically it tells me what the summary of the issue was, and then it sends me a payment link. Once I pay the payment link, it will be marked as paid inside the CRM of the legal practice. So how did I build this? I use Retell, which is a system that allows me to create conversational flows based on these states. Now, what I did here was I have a simple conversation of 4 states. It starts here, and each step has its own prompt, and each step is also connected to different tools that are API connections to the systems that I use. Now, in the first step, it welcomes me and it gives me high-level guidance, right? And it tells me, or I tell it, that basically it shouldn't give, let's say, proper legal advice, in the sense that it should tell it broad recommendations that are based on these documents that I trained it with, that contain both some, let's say, high-level legal, let's say, directions, and also how it should behave and how this law firm can help me, and basically the consultations and the policies and so on, all pertaining to the operations of the firm, right? Then once I collected the details, I will tell it to find an appointment, right? So here it will use this tool from cal.com, which is basically a tool that finds the availability and then it is able to book it. Once that's done, it collects my data, so my full name, phone number, and email address, and then it will use the Cal tool to book it, and it will also create a booking inside Airtable, which works in the same way, which is basically just a connection to this table here with all the consultations so far. And this is also where it created my consultation, right? And then once that's all done, it will tell me, okay, this is everything I did, this is fine, you will get an email and so on, and it ends the call. Now, between these states, there are transitions, and each transition has a condition when it should trigger. So when it should go from one state to the other, right? And for example, here from the first to the second is when the caller is ready to book an appointment, and then once the data is collected and so on. And there is one more thing, there is the system prompt, which is here, which is the central prompt that this AI adheres to, and it specifies how it should speak, what type of information it should give, and so on, and also the high-level goal. And basically, its high-level goal is to try to suggest a consultation to the caller, because obviously the business of the legal consultancy is to advise, right? So if you did all the advice via phone, then what would be the reason of its existence, right? So this is why, for example, I prompted it in such a way that you'll keep the advice short, even when some answers might require more explanations. Keep in mind that you're speaking on the phone, and then basically politely redirect the caller towards booking a consultation as the next step. So you saw that when I tried to ask more, like, hey, am I on the legal side here? When I tried to ask more information, it stopped there and said, hey, we don't know, we have to read your contract, which is fine, right? And it basically suggested that it gets me an appointment booked. Okay, now this is the idea here. And this is basically also such that it shows that the legal firm has enough knowledge and that the caller gets their trust, right? Imagine if it had said, hey, you want to book a consultation with us straight away. Maybe the caller would have said, okay, maybe this is too straightforward. I don't even know if they can help me. So in this sense, giving like this small, let's say, advice or direction, like, hey, this is what your landlady cannot do, and this is like general directions, okay, to show, okay, we can help you, but then we have to read through your particular contract, Okay, now you don't have to write this down because I will share the complete JSON file of this AI agent, which contains all the prompts and all the steps that you can come here into Retell and import right away. Up here, you click import and then you upload the file here. So you can get started right away, hit the ground running, and you don't have to copy paste these things. The only thing you have to do is to come into each of these tools and basically configure your own endpoint, your own Airtable endpoint and calendar.com, cal.com connection. Plus, I've also configured the knowledge base, which is basically this thing here, where basically I've uploaded these documents for it to search, right? And then ultimately, I can also test this AI agent before publishing it here via chat. And it also shows me the state it goes through. So this is basically the text that it would tell me via voice, but just written, right? So here you see, morning, thanks for calling, this and that. How can I assist you today? And then I can say, hi, I need some help with my landlady. She's not adhering to the contract terms, right? And then basically the LLM, like the large language model behind these AI voice agents and behind this agent, it will respond like this. And here I can see before I publish the agent if it works as expected. And it also shows me the tools it calls and if it uses the knowledge base and so on. So here it used the knowledge base, and here I can see which chunks it got from the knowledge base. It's like which of these parts did it get from these documents, right? So I can troubleshoot it if it doesn't work and so on. And then I can say, okay, please, can I book an appointment, right? And then it sees, okay, now it needs to transition to this state. So if you see here, it's a tool invocation, transition to the next state, then it transitioned here and so on, right, until the end. Of course, you can use this with any CRM system as long as you have an API integration. I used Airtable because it is super easy to set up, super easy to fill it with some data, and to show how easy it is to build these agents. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm publishing one new agent every day for 30 days. It's a challenge I'm doing, 30 agents in 30 days. And feel free to click the link in the description below where I'm sharing the complete JSON file of this AI agent that you can import into Retell right away. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.